Welcome back to my channel. My name is Barbara or Barbie, however you want to call me. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Q&A, questions and answers. And I just want you guys to get to know me on a deeper level. We are going to start with random questions. I think it makes it really fun. I asked some people on Instagram to ask me some questions. And to start with, we're going to start with a bright one. And it's, what makes me happy? So that one is very deep but easy. Things that make me happy are my friends, my family, my boyfriend, my cats, the very positive people that I found in my life, in my journey, and I'm very grateful for that. Also, traveling is something that makes me happy. I think my goal in life is just to travel the world and somehow impact people. Can't forget about food. I love food way too much. So yeah, that's what makes me happy. What's my favorite thing to cook? If you guys don't know, I actually love cooking. Cooking is one of my love languages and I love to do it for the people that I love. My favorite thing to cook varies depending on the day and how I'm feeling, but I definitely love cooking empanadas. I like to think that I make the best mashed potatoes, very creamy and cheesy. And always like some sort of chicken. I remember for New Year's, I made a traditional Nicaraguan dish, which was gallina rellena, and actually turned out amazing. I love cooking that too. Where is your favorite place to go on vacation? I think my favorite was Costa Rica. I loved it. I love the experience. I love the country. I love the people, and of course having my friends was such an amazing thing to do. I've been to Hawaii. Hawaii was beautiful, of course, but I think there's other places that I would like to travel to, and those are definitely Thailand, Bali, Indonesia, of course Italy. Can't forget about that. So those are some of the places. My goal sometime in life is to go to Europe, grab a train and just travel from one country to the other. That would be amazing. What do you think we lack on as humans? I do think that as humans we lack empathy, and I think that is something that we need to work on, and just understanding, you know, there's so much going on in the world as it is right now that I think at the end of the day, we can have our own opinions on things as long as it's not intervening with someone's personal life and choices, then it shouldn't be an issue. And yes, we're all different individuals. We all think differently, but we have to respect people's choices, and we have to respect people's lives and their freedom to be the individuals that they want to be without having to infringe on somebody else's life. So that is that. Most embarrassing moment, guys. I have so many embarrassing moments. We're all humans. We all make crazy mistakes. And I think one of my most embarrassing moments was actually when I ended up blacking out at my friend's party. Orling, you know what I'm talking about. The people who are there know what went on. But not to make it long, I ended up going to my friend's birthday party, and I had drank way too much and I hadn't ate, and that was my biggest mistake. You need to eat before you drink. And I remember I got blackout drunk and I ended up slapping him in front of his guests and his friends for his birthday, and I didn't remember any of this. They had to carry me literally to the Uber. I guess I fell on a bush. I fell on a bush, guys. But you know, it was my first time blacking out, and hopefully my last one. I haven't had that happen. And I learned my lesson, you know, eat before you drink. So, what's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is I don't like people who chew very loud, like with their mouth open. I don't like that. I hate like drivers that are always going super slow, or they like pass you and then they go really slow. I hate that. Why? And like if you don't have good hygiene, like especially with breath, like if you don't have, like if you have stinky breath, I'm sorry. I can't do that. How many people have you kissed? To be honest, I stopped counting. And I have no idea. I have no idea. But whoever I kissed, you're welcome. You are lucky, baby. You are lucky. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is not being able to succeed in life and not being able to achieve the things that I want to achieve and be the person that I want to be. And I think sometimes it's like you can be so hard on yourself and it seems like there's a ticking clock of when you should achieve certain goals. And that's why I have learned that I have plenty of time. I need to be patient and I need to focus on what will get me there. But I do want to have a purpose in life, and I think it's a journey for every single one of us. And I think I'm trying to find that, and I'm trying to be content with life, and I have to be grateful, and I have to find my purpose as I go along. So yeah. Are you afraid of death? Actually, no, I'm not afraid of death. I actually think that you have to learn to accept death to be able to live life to the fullest. And death is something inevitable that we all humans are gonna go through. So we have to learn how to accept it and understand that you never know when it's gonna happen. So therefore you should always be grateful and live life to the fullest. And I'm actually very intrigued as to what happens after we die. I think I'm more afraid of maybe losing the people that I love, but then as I said, that's something inevitable. So somehow like it's always gonna be hard, and I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for that, but it's, you know, it's gonna be hard when it comes, but it's something that's gonna happen to all of us eventually. How many countries have I been to? So I haven't been to that many countries, but I'm grateful for the ones that I have been to. As I said, last year I went to Costa Rica, Dominican Republic. Obviously, I'm from Nicaragua, so that's a different country in the United States. So 3 countries. But if the United States hadn't colonized Puerto Rico and Hawaii, then those could be considered different countries. But I guess that's part of the United States. So who is your celebrity crush? Ooh, who are we talking about? Men or women? Because I have both. For men, Henry Cavill from The Witcher. He's so handsome. And then for women, Megan Fox. She is gorgeous. And then Sabrina Claudio is just a whole goddess. I love her. So yeah, I think those are my celebrity crushes. How many kids do you want? Actually, I don't want any children. I love and respect children. I think they're cute. Personally, I don't see myself having children. I think there's so much going on in the world as it is that I wouldn't want to be selfish enough to actually bring another human to come and try to thrive in this society, just as fucked up as it is. I wouldn't want to put somebody through that. And maybe in a perfect world, I would love to have children, but we don't live in a perfect world, and especially now. And if my plans change of having children, I think I would love to adopt. I think there's so many children out there that deserve the love that any other children does. Where will you be in 5 years? Like, what do I see myself doing in 5 years? I personally am hoping to be doing YouTube full time. I actually love doing YouTube. This is like one of my hobbies, but also like passions that I have, and in the hopes of actually doing something with it, being a full-time YouTuber or doing social media in general, maybe living somewhere by the beach. I would love to live in Puerto Rico. It's so beautiful there. I want to learn how to surf. That's one of my other goals. Like I want to be those type of surf girls, empowering people to follow their dreams and do what they want to do. I think we're all capable of achieving the things that we want in life. It's all a mental state and way of, I guess, just thinking. I really hope that I can inspire people as I go on my journey. One is my biggest achievement. I think I have so many more achievements to accomplish, but I think maybe just having my own personal beliefs and opinions. I literally view myself as so different than what my culture has taught me to be. And I think that's an achievement for me because I am a Latin woman and I am 22. A lot of women my age already would have children and would have gotten married, and what society has told you to do and how the perfect life should be. And I think I have broke those standards for now, and I'm actually proud of that. I'm proud of being my own individual and having my own opinion and doing the things that I want to do, no matter if society agrees with it or not, and being able to be a confident, powerful woman, because a lot of the times we have grown in a very cultural and sexist society where the man is looked upon as a greater individual than the woman, and we're just there to clean and cook and raise the children, and that's just not what I believe it to be. So I'm very proud for that achievement, I think. But yeah, so this is the end of the video, guys. I want to thank you guys again for loving and supporting me and my channel. There's so many other great content to come, and I could not do it without you guys. So cheers to that. And thank you. Love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.